So, you want to survive 2025? Do you, nigga? I'm talking to you, bitch. You want to survive 2025? My bad, bro. I got sunflower seeds in my mouth. Mind your business. Mind your business. You want to survive 2025, don't you? Step one, mind your fucking business. Step two, you don't gotta be Publix, man, but drink some water. Niggas drinking straight pop. You're piss brown. Step three, if I ain't say three already, step three, you gotta find something to hate. You gotta be a little bit of a hater. Step four, you gotta have your own motion. You gotta be doing something. I hate the word motion. You gotta be doing something. And I'll go into depth about that shit in a minute. Hopefully, do I got a pen so I can write this shit down? Do I got a pen? Oh. Forget. I got everything but a pen. I'm gonna have a pen in a second. Now, step one, I can't spell mind your own business. 2, drink water. 3, gotta hate on something. Because we all do. You just gotta be loud and proud about it. Sunflower seed, like I said, mind your business. Step one, mind your business. 2, drink water. 3, gotta hate on something. 4, pursue goals. It's pretty much the same thing as motion, but I hate saying motion. And they have to be your own goals that you want. If it's just shit if it's just shit in life that somebody else wants for you, you're not gonna do it because you don't care. You don't care enough about it. You have to set your own goals and pursue them. Now, number 5, be yourself. The weird little elf looking nigga, the weird little peanut head elf looking nigga like this nigga right here, the weird little nigga inside that looks like him, be him. Unless it's like going outside, jacking off in the middle of the street. That nigga's weird. He needs to be bottled up. You keep that nigga in there. You keep that nigga in check. He's a weirdo. But the nigga right here who likes collecting Pokemon cards and shit, be that nigga. That nigga might get you famous. Might get you rich. That's the point. Make sure you don't gotta go to fucking Taco John's every morning. Taco Bell. Work a fucking 5 to fucking 3 p.m. Be mad as fuck because your whole day gone. But you could be in the house making Pokemon card videos and be a millionaire. Keep this little nigga alive. Nurture the little nigga in there. Keep that nigga alive. And number 4 and 5 go hand in hand because this nigga right here, why am I flipping them off? The little weird nigga in there, his goals and, well, what he likes in life could be the key to you getting rich. Listen to that little nigga in there. Not too much if he telling you to jack off outside and be a weirdo. Get put on the news. Turn my hat backwards. This shit finna get real. Don't ask me why my hat look big as shit. Mind your business. You came here to take notes. I hope. Unless you're just bored, which, hey, welcome to the club, nigga. Sorry for our shit again. Fuck you, mind your business. Alright, step one. Minding our own business. So we just go. Hopefully that shit showed up. No? Yeah. Let me check my search history. Hopefully it don't show fucking big booty Alaskan bitches whenever I flip this camera around. If it shows that, then I'm fucked. I'm praying it doesn't show big booty Alaskan bitches whenever I turn this shit around. How do I do this shit again? Alright, now it's black, right? You're not supposed to be looking at me, nigga. Fuck are you looking at? Alright, we on the way there. Hey, editing me, every time that I said famous, I meant rich. Nigga, fuck being famous. Nigga, Hollywood's on fire. This shit's over. That shit GG. I meant rich. What are you still looking at me for? Back to the video. Get me off the fucking screen. Holy shit. Alright, guys. So, this is the next step. Is this showing? Yep. Alright, so Pete, here we are. I'm not gonna put my little fucking picture on the screen because it's not important. Yeah, you see real nigga search history, power mode, just power mode, Kiss Anime, GOAT, so we go to Kiss Anime. Let me get some sunflower seeds, it's beneficial. Ooh, fuck! What's that? Oh, it's a co-pilot. Alright, guys. Mind our own business. We ain't reading that? Alright. Step one. When to step back. Alright, I'm gonna read this. I'm not gonna read this. Look, bro. We could just inference like this. If you are not a part of the immediate conversation, like these two are in the immediate conversation. Fuck is she ear hustling for? Go do something. Go play Pokemon cards. Step one. Get out of ear range. That's none of your business. You don't care. Look, she disciplining the daughter, and her mom right here. Shit, if she was my daughter, I would've. Wow. She thinking it, but look, she just deciding to read the book instead because it ain't her place. Minding her own business. Now look. This one. What the fuck is this about? I guess he look like he don't want to be talked to or something. And this nigga's like, hey, how are you doing? You want to go for lunch later? Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your lunch. Fuck you. Oh, this nigga's on the phone with the cops? Now look. This nigga, he works at Walmart. He wanted a PS5 for the low. He's like, nah, I ain't giving you a PS5 for the low. Fuck, I look like. Now he's like calling the cops on him because he's clearly a darker skinned fellow who just happens to be at Walmart looking for a PS5 right before close. So he thinks it's a fishy situation when he could have just minded his own business. He could have just minded his own business, just went on his way. He could have got his PS5 and he would have went home without a black eye. See, in life, all you got to do is mind your own business. Now look, if you see somebody crying, you walking up to them and asking, hey, what's wrong? 5 out of 5 times, like 5 out of 10 times is going to make it worse. Because me personally, I don't like people asking me what's wrong because it's going to make it worse. So, if you see somebody crying, the most you should be doing is handing them a box of tissues or a water bottle. Maybe both. Both if you got it like that. Don't walk up to them like, hey, what's wrong? Nigga, they just gonna fucking start bawling uncontrollably or they gonna flip out. Just give them a box of tissues and a water bottle. But hey, man, say you at work. Walk up to them, give them a box of tissues and a water bottle. But hey, man, take your time, man. But we out here getting smacked, so. Now look, this nigga clearly doesn't want to get talked to. And she's walking up to him like, you know, if I were in that situation, I would have. Don't ever do that. Don't ever let them know that you know what's going on and you go ahead and give your fucking insight. Because for one, you never know all the details. He could have cheated on his bitch. And you walk up to him like, you know, if I were in this situation, I would have had 2 phones. He can't afford 2 phones. He's got to pay a car note and a fucking mortgage. Johnny can't afford 2 phones right now. You're just making it worse. If I were you, I would have had her on the PlayStation chat. The PlayStation is connected to the living room TV, and she would have saw the messages anyway. Mind your own business. Now, what we can inference from this one is like, I hope this ain't bro. This is not bro. He or she is so annoyed. He's like, you don't get it. You just don't get it. And she's over here like, I don't know what she's praying for. Maybe a cheeseburger. I don't know how to interpret this one. I don't know. I guess she's got her head down for some reason because she thinks she's annoying. She's praying that she stops thinking she's annoying. This nigga, he was having a cool ass day talking to his boy about Pokemon cards. And she gonna walk up talking about, hey guys, have you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh before? And he's like, oh, brother. And he's like, geez, you should have fucking sat at the lame kids table. Fucking walk up talking about Yu-Gi-Ohs. There's big Pokemon over here. Gang gang. See, don't butt in if you weren't invited. See, they're in a Pokemon group. She just transferred to the school, so she's trying to make friends. But you should have known, if you see the big ass Pokemon fucking table mat, card mat on the table, don't walk up with your lame ass Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Read the room. Now, these two, this one was going around in high school. I remember back in my day, I sent Shorty a picture of my guy, my member. I was in high school, so, you know, puberty was still hidden back then. So I sent a picture of the boy, no Drizzy, no BBL Drizzy. I sent a picture of the boy. I was like, sent it. Boy, she showed all of her friends, bro. She showed all of her friends. I was like, bro. Are you dead ass? I mean, but later down the timeline, she still tried to fuck with me. She was fucking with the boy, no Jersey. So you want to stay away from gossip because if you near the people that gossip, you're only one bad day from them gossiping about you. Damn, that shit was raw. Damn, that shit kind of tough. But remember that. If you with the people that gossip, you're literally only one bad day from them niggas all talking about you. Soft RC. Alright, so she walked up talking about, did you see Caitlyn's new hairstyle? That shit is trash. But then he was like, you know what's trash? These stocks, nigga. These stocks and bonds. Shit, you gotta change that conversation. Did you see Jessica's new hairstyle? That shit is trash. Well, you know what's trash? That trash over there that need to be taken out. Get to it. You know what's trash? How you ain't start that dinner yet, motherfucker. Get in there and start cooking. Always gotta change that subject when they start gossiping and you ain't trying to hear none of that shit. You flip it on them. Now, if you hear some gossip, do not go and tell the person and fucking that's the quickest way. That's how you get talked about speed run. That's how you hit a speed run to make everybody hate you. If you hear some gossip and you take it and deliver it, they not only gonna shoot the messenger, they gonna shoot the messenger and the message E, like the person, no, not the message E, the person who gave you the message in the first place. And then you're gonna have to deal with both of them. If you can't fight, you're gonna have to catch 2 ass whoopings. One from that message you just told, and then one from the person who told you in the first place. And then after that, you gonna be the new gossip. Because you should have just let it go in one ear and out the other. And if you catch yourself talking about gossip, congratulations, you a hoe ass nigga. Go get you some titties and a dress. You a bitch now. You don't sit at the guys' table no more. If you hear niggas talking about negativity and you ain't trying to be a negative Nancy, turn that conversation positive. Or just walk away. I'll walk away. Like, niggas talk about gossip, I just walk out the room. Or I'll purposely make the conversation awkward. Because I think it's funny. For example, here, she walked in talking shit about Caitlyn's hairstyle, and then she said, "Did you hear that Aaron is volunteering at the Humane Society?" She's like, "Bitch, what the fuck?" She's just stunned like because she wanted to come over and talk about something negative, and she just said something positive about my nigga Aaron. Shout out Aaron. Set the example by seeming self-righteous. They talking shit. They're like, you know, we don't like Caitlyn's hairstyle. Blase, blase, blase. She was originally sitting with them, and then she just walked out of there like, I gotta go. Look at the time. I gotta be somewhere right now. Gotta go. Deuces. Bye. What the fuck? These niggas are having a Q&A? Bruh, y'all don't even need these. Y'all don't even need to ask this shit. All y'all gotta do is watch my video. Fuck y'all ain't watch my video for. I clearly explained to y'all concise and precisely to the extremest preciseness how to mind your own business with examples, apostrophes, vowels, nows, and cursive materials. I gave you all the materials and collaterals and infrastructure to build these building blocks of minding your own business in your mind's infrastructure. Y'all should have watched my video. Why are y'all in here needing experts? I'm the expert. Should have watched my video. Alright. Now that you know how to mind your own business, so I see. Hate me, don't hate me, hate your mama. Now that you know how to mind your own business in 2025, now we're going to go ahead and learn how to drink water. So of course, first I'll give you an example. I'll give you a tutorial. And then I'll break it down step by step for you. Where's my full screen cam? Hello. What's up, niggas? I know y'all drink Sprites. And if you drink Mountain Dew, you're a nasty fuck. The only acceptable pop around this bitch is Sprite. I have me a Sprite every now and then. I have me a dirty Sprite. Like Future. You get your water. This is water. Clear water. You get you some water. Go ahead, throw that lid back on there. You might not know how to take the lid off yet. Go ahead and... I put mine in the fridge so it's nice and cold. You'd either want to drink some cold water with some ice in it, maybe room temp, or you can have it hot, steamed and hot. It's up to you. Go ahead, swish it around for fun. Twist that cap off. Twist it. Throw it at you because I don't like you. I'm kidding. I was kidding. Don't take that to heart. Swish it around again. Be careful. Don't let it come out the top because if you do, you're going to fucking spill. And then we don't cry over spilled milk, but we do cry over spilled water because that's contributing to the water bill. Now you swish it around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 swishes for good measure. Now, if you're paying close attention, I just showed 2 drinking techniques. The first one was taking it straight down the gully. That's a little zesty, but that one comes in handy when you're in the Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert, dying, and you need water. That one comes in handy straight down the gully. You never do that one. That's a little zesty. That's that Saucy Santana joint. But the second one, the Alvin and the Chipmunks, that's what I call you. Put in your cheeks, pause. Put in your cheeks, drink a little at a time. My personal favorite, because I'm not a zest factor, but those are the 2 ways to do it. Now let's hop back over to the, whatchamacallit? What are you looking at? Thought so. Monkey. Alright, so we're going to learn to drink water. Right. Alright, so spreading out the water consumption. You want to drink water. You want to get you a gallon in your system. At least a gallon. They want you to drink 2 gallons. I don't know who they is, but they want you to drink 2 gallons. But you got to get you a gallon of water in. At least a gallon. A gallon will get you right. Have you peeing all over the place? You got to pee. Because that's how you get rid of bad stuff. Alright. So they saying to drink you a glass of water as soon as you get up. That's how I start my day, with a cup of water. Not even a cup of fucking a gulp of water. Drink it every time you eat. So that means you gotta replace that pop with some water, nigga. If you out here drinking that nasty ass Mountain Dew, I will punch you in your chest when I see you. Better not walk up to me with no Mountain Dew in your hand. Oh. Shove that shit in your ear, dirty ass nigga. Keep a water on you all day. I'll be 4 pockets full with them waters, boy. Do it when you get done exercising. You better be exercising. That's why it's not on the list, because you should be exercising. If you're not, go get you some water and then exercise, boy. Every time you touch your phone, you take a swig of water. You scrolling on that phone, drink some water. Every time you touch that phone touch your hand, that's how many times you need to be drinking that water. Mix Coke with Vaseline. What the f... They trying to make me do drugs? Man, she ain't on shit. Alright, so what you do is, that cup, that water is dirty. That's some dirty water. What you want to do is you get you a cup like this, pour the water in the cup, put it in your mouth, and then gulp, 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 and you're good. We're gonna watch this tutorial. Ah, fuck, that's slow. We're finna drink this water. Come on, get us in there. Show me how to drink that water, boy. Teach us how we drink that water, gang. Niggas talking about mixing Coke with Vaseline. Y'all are some Walter White ass niggas. Y'all niggas trying to make me blow up my crib. Y'all ain't right. Ain't right. He ain't even show me how to drink some water. That's alright, y'all. I got y'all. I'll give y'all another tutorial before we get to the next prompt. Alright. Round 2 of drinking some water. See? This how often you need to be drinking water. We just talked about drinking water. Now I'm gonna drink some water again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that lid back on it. We skipped a step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take that lid off. If you can hear it, that water was counting by himself. Cheers, Nick. Gotta love the chipmunk method. 3 for good measure. Go to have water. Alright. So that was number 2. Now, number 3. You gotta hate on something. We all gotta hate on something. Like, for me personally, it's NBA Youngboy. Niggas trash. It's the new underground. These niggas suck. It's fucking... Who else do I hate on? What else? I hate mayonnaise. It's trash. What else do I hate? Let's go. No, not there. I hate, these type of fucking video games. Whoa, where's it at? This shit. I hate these type of games. I hate these type of games. I hate, whatchamacallit? I hate these type of games too. As much as I like the Pokemon characters, I hate playing Pokemon. This shit sucks. Like, I gotta have some type of immersion. I hate gun games. Like, I hate Call of Duties. I don't really like Gears of War that much, but I'll play it. I started playing Marvel Rivals. I never played Overwatch. I like Fortnite. Fortnite's tough. But you gotta find something for you to hate. Oh my gosh, and then don't even get me started on these old shits. Holy fuck. I hate these shits. Elden Ring is cool. I have Elden Ring, I haven't beat it yet. But Elden Ring is tough. I'm gonna beat it one day. But holy shit, these type of games where you just gotta sit there and fucking you hit the nigga once and then it says miss on the screen and then you wait for the fucking boss to just combo beat your ass with a critical hit. That shit sucks. Let me think of a person that I hate. I hate Drake. Um, I hate my boss. Let's see who else I hate. Orochimaru from Naruto. I hate him too. I hate Sai as well. Sai is trash. But it's like when you hate something, you gotta have a good reason. Because I recently found out you gotta have like a good reason. Because when you say you hate something, you're pushing it away from you. And if you hate somebody just because they're successful, you'll be pushing success away from you. Let me say that again. I hope y'all didn't even see what I was doing on the screen, did y'all? Y'all didn't even see all that shit that I looked up. We're gonna go through this shit again. My bad, y'all. I'm a bad host. Y'all didn't even see what I was looking at. What I was saying was, I hate these type of video games. Double check. Yep. I hate these type of video games. I hate these type of video games. Y'all sitting here looking at me. Y'all ain't even tell me. Hate these type of video games. I hate NBA YoungBoy and I hate Drake. I also hate DJ Academics too. That nigga's a squid. That nigga's a whole squid. But yeah, so you gotta have certain aspects of things that I hate, well, that you hate. You gotta have good enough reason. Like, for me to hate Orochimaru, I hate that nigga because he likes to touch little boys. Like, that nigga like to fondle Sasuke. That's why I don't like Orochimaru. That's why I hate Orochimaru, because that nigga's a weirdo. Look at Drake. He does the same thing. That's why I don't like Drake. Drake's a weirdo. Academics. Nigga's a dick sucker. I'd never be a dick sucker. He's a squid. Who else I say I hate? NBA YoungBoy. Nigga's music trash. Unlistenable. Oh my god. Sans. Undertale. I like the memes, but I'll never play the video game. Alright, so next. Now, you might be wondering, how can you hate something? Well, lucky for you, you have the substitute teacher here with you. Alright, how to hate on something. Alright. Well, alright, let's go here. Let's see. Alright, I'll just read it. Something most people never learn is how to hate on things properly. Hating something doesn't mean you wanted to see it punished, humiliated, or suffering. To hate something simply means wishing to remain separate from it indefinitely, for it to stay out of your life and experience forever and always. I touched on this subject before, but we're going to circle back to it today. Hate the phenomenon, not the person. Again, hate the phenomenon, not the person. Don't hate the racist, hate racism. Don't hate the coward, hate cowardice. Don't hate the hate. Don't hate the deceiver, hate deception. Don't hate the aggressor, hate aggression. That's kind of a bar. Don't hate greedy people, hate greed. Don't hate the narcissist, hate narcissism. That's a bar. Don't hate the weak person, hate weakness. Don't hate the believer, hate belief, boy. Don't hate. Nigga, what? Don't hate the I don't know that word as an individual. Hate the I don't know that word archetype. Ugh. We gonna Google that one in a sec. Copy that, John. Nigga, we got synonyms, bro? You got synonyms, brother? Doesn't this shit mean stubborn? Alright, let's see. Yeah, so stubborn. Alright. Don't hate the don't hate the stubborn person as an individual. Hate the stubborn archetype. Funny thing is, if you hate any of these phenomena, then what you ultimately and actually hate is parasitism. And obviously don't hate the parasite. Hate parasitism. Alright, so look here. The main reason why it's important to hate the phenomenon as opposed to the person or group it simply manifests through is because if you truly hate phenomena, then you won't seek to punish and destroy it in others while attempting to justify and sanitize it within yourself. If you hate the phenomenon, You work most diligently to purge it from you. For instance, you won't hate racists from other groups, but then justify it within yourself. Okay. You won't try to kill the man who victimizes your sister, daughter, or mother, but then turn around and harass and insult women who aren't related to you. You won't try to humble what you perceive to be conceit in others, while paradoxically ignoring your presumption of moral superiority as captured by the assumption that you're licensed to dispense justice to others for thinking too highly of themselves. Simply put, when you hate the phenomenon, you don't just try to destroy it in others. You work hardest of all to keep it out of you indefinitely. That's a decent take. That's a very deep thought, but it's 2025. Come on, you can be outside trying to be like better people. I see this is for like the advanced haters, like people who got skin in the game, niggas who've been hating for about 10, 20 years, like yourself. I mean, like myself. I've been putting up points since back in the day. 2001. Y'all niggas wasn't even alive back then. Shit, 2001, I started hating on Drake. Like, before I even knew he was famous. Somebody was telling me about Drake in school. I was like, man, fuck a nigga named Drake. Nigga's a hater. Nigga's a loser. Nigga's a straight goober. So yeah, how we learn to hate for beginners, you just pick something and it has to be justified. You find somebody and it's just, you just look at them and you're like, ew. Alright, let me put this display back up. Like, you just find somebody, like, say, look, try and hate on me, for example. I'm listening, go. Find something about me that you don't like. Nigga, stop looking at me, bro, before I start laughing at you. Find something that you don't like about me right now, go. I'll wait. It's hard, huh? I'm perfect. I know, it's hard. Go ahead, come on, I'll give you some more time. You can try. I know. I give you one. You just go ahead and hate the fact that I'm not rich yet, Because once I get rich, you're rich. Her in the back rich. Your mom's rich, we rich. Once I get rich, we all rich. Word is bond. Go ahead, find something for real. Find something for real to hate about me, for example. Go ahead and take a swig of water while I wait. You got a pick yet? Alright, go ahead, tell me. Share with the class why you hate me. I mean, that's a valid point. I mean, what are you going to do about it? What if I like crawl through the screen and just put you in a headlock? And what if it's on a day where I just came back from the gym, got a tank top on, I'm all sweaty and shit. I come through the screen, put you in a headlock, make you smell my sweaty ass armpits till you die, till you despawn, and then make you have to respawn again just because I can. What are you gonna do then? That's why you watch out who you hate on. If they know where you live, you keep that hating shit. That's why we got roasting. You can mildly hate on somebody through a roast, but it can't cross no boundary. Some Farsi. Because if it crosses a boundary and they know where you live, it's going to end up on the news. It might. And that's why you want to find somebody that doesn't know you exist. You just hate on them until they find out you exist. You just fucking shit on them every day. Every single time you see him in the headlines. Extra, read all about it. He's got one more kid on the way. That nigga probably miserable. That's another college tuition you guys pay for. Drake. And they just got his ass beat by Kendrick Lamar. Hey, good shit, Kendrick. I'm proud of you. Shit, next time get me in the booth. I got some bars for him. Just gotta hate on him every way. Hate on him any way you can. Not a nigga Drake fucking dissing LeBron. He dissing LeBron because he don't want to be friends with him no more. What a loser. How are we gonna diss LeBron? He's the best basketball player of all time. Don't at me on that. I don't play basketball no more. Alright, so that was how you hate on somebody. Number 4. Pursue your own goals. Now, how you do that? Oh, Mr. Brian, that's you. Mr. Brian. How do I pursue my own goal? Well, I'm glad you fucking asked. You get you a piece of paper. You write down the word goal at the top. Goal. You see it? Say go. It's backwards. It say go. Then you think, what do I want to do this year? You got to write down 3 things you want to do this year. Think of a 3rd thing I want to do this year. Alright, so I got my 3 goals. I just bullshitted some. I got get sexy, get rich, make my hair grow. Alright, so now we got that done. Now we're going to break down how are we going to do this. So, how does one get sexy? Well, you go to the fucking gym. Next one, we're going to break it down simply step by step. How do we get rich? Well, you got to make money. And shit. Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian. Mr. Brian. Mr. Brian. Mr. Brian. Mr. Brian. That's you again. Mr. Brian. Mr. Brian. How do you make your hair grow? Get you some biotin and start eating more fruits. So, diet and nutrition. Also, no, because I'm assuming that you wash your hair. These don't even have to be the same goals, but I wash my hair often for a black person. You know, black people. All right, so then next round, we're gonna go back to the first one. We got the first breakdown right there. How do you get sexy? Go to the gym and diet. How do you get rich? Make money. How do you, Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, that's you again. Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, how do I make my hair grow? Diet and nutrition. Now, how do I go to the gym? How do I diet? Well, I'm glad you asked that. And that's how you get you a damn workout routine. You stick to that bitch. No matter if you don't see no progress, you just gotta lock in. Lock in and stick to it. Just whew, straight for it. Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, how do I make money? Well, get a job and get a side hustle. But this getting rich shit, I'm teaching you the bare bones of it, but this shit goes a long fucking way. Like, this shit is so confusing, convoluted. It might even be another video. I don't know. It might be. Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian. That's you again. How do I make my hair grow? I got the diet and nutrition, but what do I do now? Psst, I got a secret for you. Fucking follow it, brother. Routine. Diet and nutrition every day. And then, what do all these things build up? You got your gym, diet, workout routine. You got your job and your side hustle routine. You got your diet and nutrition for your hair to grow routine. This shit all circles back to a routine, meaning you're gonna have to do this shit again and again and again and again and again and again until you reach your goal. So that's why you gotta branch them all together. So say, I'll show you how to do it. So I'm gonna take my workout routine from the very first goal and I'm gonna add it with the routine slash diet and nutrition routine for making my hair grow. And that's gonna give me discipline. I don't care if I spelled this shit wrong. But this, at the end of the day, it's all routine and it's all gonna build discipline. The longer you keep doing, the longer you keep going with this shit and you keep doing the same shit. You got your workout routine, you keep doing that. You got your job and your side hustle. Your job is funding your your job is funding the bills and whatever the fuck. Your side hustle is setting money aside to attribute to your actual dream job, like your actual career path, and then that's a routine itself, and then you got the routine of watching your diet and nutrition to get your hair to grow, my hair to grow. These aren't your goals, these are mine. So then all this shit attributes around to discipline. This shit builds up your discipline meter. You got to think of this shit like XP. From doing all these shits every day, every day, every day, for 365 days, your discipline level is gonna level up a lot. You gotta think of this shit like a video game character. For example, matter of fact, at the bottom of the page, draw your video game character. Draw your character in this game called life. No, niggas just started. I don't got that much XP out here, but I'm gonna put my hat on them. It's a cosmetic. I bought it in the app store, so put a little hat on them. We're gonna look at we're gonna do the overall stats. So we're gonna do HP. We're gonna do wealth, WE. We're gonna do discipline, DI. We're gonna do intelligence, IT. We're gonna do stamina, ST. Actually, STA for stamina. We're gonna do strength, STR. We're gonna do fuck. What other aspects of life matter? Fuck. Creativeness. Because we're not all creative. Not everybody creative. But that's like a build type for the game. I'm thinking too hard, so we're just gonna stick with these. Alright, so we got our stats right there. And then you start out the game with 100 um 100 points to attribute. Well, they get randomly attributed because you don't get to pick when you're born, but they get attributed to you at birth. And most of them bitches gotta go to HP because look, we one of them points is 1 year of life, so most of them bitches gotta go to HP. But anyway, you start off with 100 points. Most of them bitches get appointed to HP, and that's your starting few. So you gotta go through life and level up these different categories as you go on. And discipline, a lot of people don't know when it comes to this life game. Discipline is that secret sauce. Like in Elden Ring terms, you want to beat the game quick as fuck, get on a bleed build, nigga, or that magic build will get you right. In real life, you want to beat the game quicker, that discipline build will get you right. Get on that discipline build, anything you want in life, you will achieve it because you built so much discipline and you're willing to work for it. And people will see that you work for it and it'll open doors for you. People don't know that discipline is a cheat code to life. And discipline, like, since you weren't a disciplined build starting out, nobody is, it's hard to acquire the disciplined build now that you're like even somewhere in the fucking, you're somewhere in this world of the game. You're out there somewhere in the fucking, the lands between. You're either out there in Leonia Lakes or Caelid or fucking wherever the fuck, the Great Beyond, or fucking, you're stuck trying to fight Margit over and over and over again. And you're trying to switch builds randomly. But to get to that discipline build, first you got to get the runes to pay for it all. You got to get the runes to pay for a respec. And then you got to fight your way from Margit through fucking Godfrey, past the Dog of Radagon, all the way up to Renala. You gotta fight Renala twice, because you know her second phase is a bitch. Then you gotta buy that respec. Then you gotta come all the way back. Then you gotta go earn them runes. Not to mention all the times you're gonna die, and you probably forgot to pick up those runes in that boss battle, didn't you? So now you gotta go get new runes. But I'm telling you that discipline build is worth it in the end. So, 2025. We getting on our shit, boys. We getting out of poverty, niggas. Pursue your goals. Get that discipline build and pursue your goals. Run for them bitches. This poor shit ain't gonna be no more middle class in a minute. It's either gonna be you up and you're not up. Rule number 5. It's gonna sound corny as shit, but rule number 5 says, I'll let you read it to the class. Go ahead, Johnny. Read it. Mr. Brian, I can't read. Mr. Brian, I don't know how to read yet. Mr. Brian, you didn't teach us how to read. Your teacher comes back from vacation in 3 months. She'll teach you how to read. It says be yourself, Johnny. Mr. Brian, how do I be myself? Trick question. I can't teach you how to be yourself. Be the weird nigga inside unless you're jacking off in the middle of the street. Don't be that nigga. If you like anime, do I want to tell him to be the weird anime nigga? If you're dressing up in furry suits, that's like a step before the jacking off in the middle of the street niggas. Don't do that. But if you like anime, you want to go get like anime tattoos, shit. If you want to go get anime tattoos and shit, you want to get anime merch, you want to walk around with anime style drawings on your shit, you shit. Do what you gotta do. You might be able to make that shit into like some clothes or some shit someday. That shit can make you rich. The name of the game is get out this rat race The only way you're gonna do it is being disciplined. The only way you're gonna get out is by being disciplined and being yourself. Doing that shit that makes you happy. Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian. What makes you happy? Shit, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to know, nigga. But if you ask me, I'll tell you in another video. Alright, class. That's been a lesson on how to get through 2025. What's going on in 2025. I ain't gonna tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. Do that shit if you feeling good. Shit, nigga, leave a comment. Tell me what to talk about. I got story times. I done been through a lot of shit in my life. 2024 was a shit year. So I gave niggas the guidelines to 2025. If you ain't following them the shits, I'ma be sweaty. First off, I'm gonna be sweaty. Second off, I'm gonna be right out the gym. But I'm gonna be in your house waiting for you to get out of school. Or just waiting in the dark place. As soon as you close your eyes and put you in a headlock, nigga, you go suffocate, nigga. You go suffocate. And right when you feel it, right when you see the light and you start heading towards it, I'm gonna grab your arm and I'm gonna pull your bitch ass right back down. You gonna smell these armpits, bitch. Be a better person. Mind your own business. Most importantly, be yourself. Get them discipline points. Why are you still looking at me?